After Jesus was arrested, he was led to the high priest. The religious leaders were trying to find a reason to kill Jesus, but they could not. The high priest asked, "Are you the Messiah, the Son of God?" Jesus replied, "Yes, that's right." The high priest said, "He has spoken against God. He deserves to die." The religious leaders refused to believe that Jesus was God's son. In the morning, the religious leaders led Jesus to Pilate, the governor. "Are you the king of the Jews?" Pilate asked. "Yes, that's right," Jesus replied. "What should I do with Jesus?" Pilate asked the crowd. "Crucify him," they answered. Pilate did not think Jesus had done anything wrong, but he handed Jesus over and said, "Do whatever you want." The governor's soldiers put a scarlet robe on Jesus. They made a crown of thorns and put it on his head. Then they mocked him. "Here is the King of the Jews." They beat Jesus and led him away to be killed. The soldiers nailed Jesus to a cross. They put a sign above his head that said, "This is Jesus, the King of the Jews." 2 criminals were crucified next to him. Darkness covered the land. Jesus cried out, my God, why have you forsaken me?" Jesus shouted again, and then he died. Suddenly, the curtain in the temple sanctuary split in two from top to bottom, and there was an earthquake. One of the men guarding Jesus' body said, "This man really was God's son." Jesus was buried in a tomb. A stone was sealed in front of the tomb so that no one could steal Jesus' body. On the 3rd day, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to the tomb. Suddenly, there was an earthquake. An angel of the Lord rolled back the stone and sat on it. The guards were so afraid that they fainted. The angel spoke to the woman, "Don't be afraid. I know you are looking for Jesus. He is not here. He has risen, just like he said he would." The women left the tomb quickly. They ran to tell the disciples the good news. Just then, Jesus greeted them. The women worshiped him. "Don't be afraid," Jesus told them. "Tell my followers to go to Galilee. They will see me there." Jesus appeared to Peter and then to the other disciples. Jesus also appeared to more than 500 people who followed him. Many people witnessed that Jesus is alive. Jesus' death and resurrection is the center of the gospel. In Adam, we were spiritually dead in sin, but Jesus died to pay for our sins. Jesus is alive. God gives new life to everyone who trusts in Jesus.
Hello, Redemption Kids. I want to say on behalf of all our kids ministry leaders that we miss you, we love you, and we cannot wait for the day that we are all back together and can learn about Jesus under one roof. But while we are out, I hope that you are enjoying the resources that we have made available to you and your parents. So keep doing those, keep learning about Jesus, and soon we will be back together. And parents, should you have any questions about the resources or the discussion questions or just how to engage your child in that, please reach out to us via the Facebook Redemption Parents page. If you're not on the Facebook Redemption Parents page, now is a great time to request membership to that. You just have to answer a few little questions just for housekeeping purposes, but that is a great resource to you as parents. As we post discussion questions on a normal basis when we're all meeting together, we kind of recap the weeks on that page and get out information to you about what we might be doing in the classes that week. So should this continue and this be the way of life and our new normal for a little bit longer, we're looking at some new resources that we can launch out to you guys in hopes that we can better serve our kids and those in our ministry. So once again, we love you, we miss you, and we will be back together soon. Keep your hope in Jesus, and we'll see you later.